Hi everyone, welcome to Solve Pages YouTube channel. Today we're going to see how to create a table partitioning in SQL Server. So let me give you a brief about table partitioning. See, for example, if you want to store the historical data of like recent 5 years or 10 years or 15 years of data, what we are trying to do is based on the year. For example, I'm storing recent 5 years of data from 2019 to till now. So I'm creating a partition based on the year. For example, if you're inserting the data related to the 2019, then I'll create a dedicated file for 2019 data, and I'm creating a file group for 2019. So if you enter any data during the 2019 or earlier, it will go to the partition 1 and the data will be stored in the file 2019. In the same way, if you insert any data during the 2020 data, then it will go to the partition 2, like this 2021, 22, and 23. And if you insert any data during 2024 or later, then it will go to the partition 6. So let's see the demo. So this is the process. First, we'll create dedicated file groups. Then we'll create the secondary data files for every year. Then I'll be adding those data files to the file groups. Then I'll create a partition function. Then we'll create a partition schema, and we'll create a demo table, and we will insert some data. Then we validate the particular data will be going to the specific partition or not. So first thing, I'm creating a demo database called partition demo. I'm creating file groups for every year. For 2029, I'm creating one specific file group. For 2020, like this, I'm creating 5 file groups. So if you can see here, the partition demo, we have 5 file groups now. Files we have only 2. Now I'm going to create secondary data files here for every specific year. See, 5 secondary files I have added. See, every file group has its own data file. So next I'm creating a partition function here based on the order date. Okay, this is so whatever the data you insert during 2019 or earlier data, that will be has to go to the partition 1. So after we create a partition function, we create a partition schema. Okay, that means whatever the data you entered during this year, this will has to go to the this file group. If you enter any data during the 2020, then it will go to the file group 2020. Okay, so first I'm creating a partition function here. Then I'm creating a partition schema. I think we have to change the database name here. So I have created partition function and also partition schema. Now let me create a table. So here I have sales ID, order date, and quantity and amount here. So I'm inserting some sample data. So I'm inserting some data related to 2018. So it has to go to the partition 1. 2019 also has to go to the partition 1 because whatever the data we have 2019 and earlier, whatever the data earlier to 2019, like 2018, 17, 16 data has to go to the partition 1. And during 2020 data has to go to the partition 2, this partition 3, this one partition 4, this one partition 5. 2024, this one has to go to the partition 6. Okay, just I'm inserting some data to the table. Now we'll check if the particular data is going to the proper partitions or not. So this is the one, the query to validate the data. See here, you can see here now. See order date 2018, so it will be in partition 1, 19, it is in partition 1, 2. Then 2020, partition 2, 2021, partition 3, like this. You can see here. So if you enter any data during this years, it will go to the this related partitions. I'll share the same scripts in the description. You can try yourself as well. Thanks for watching.